Sziasztok közben, pillanat. Na. Így fasza. Így van, kép van, fasza. Na. Remélem hall mindenki. Ha nem, akkor bocs. Akkor így jártunk. Na. Mai nap, kérem szépen, ha minden jól megy, remélem hang is van. Szóval van, örülök neki. Ma kérem szépen apostással fogjuk folytatni, amitől lehet, hogy be fogunk szarni, vagyis én lehet, majd meglátjuk. Picit lehet, hogy lejjebb kéne a kamerát, nem? Mert nagyon fönt van. Így meg túl lent van. Így. Na, hát ezzel a postással folytatjuk. Ha nem lesz hang, vagy valami, akkor az azért van, mert ugye szerzői jog miatt.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Vissza kell mennünk, ugye. Vegye fel a főgó. Hoppá, ide kell jönnünk, akkor nem is kell fölmenni. Új rendelést a főgóc városba. Menj nyugatnak. Várj, már lehet, hogy ide kell jönnünk. Mindjárt megnézzük.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Csáköcsög.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Oké. Átnézzük. Elfogadjuk, hogy menjen.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Van öcsém itt annyi létránk, mint égre csinál.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Annyi létránk van, mint régen a csillagszóviet.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
Hold it.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Várjál, more. Azt a kurva. Micsoda pisi királyak vagyunk, látod? Nehogy le... Ó, mindegy. Végül is így is itt hagytatok valamit. Én mindig én gombát fogok itt hagyni. Ennyi. Egy, és akkor jelölő elhelyezés például így. Aha.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Kicsit mély. Öcsém, ez mindent elvisz a hátán. Te mindent elviszek, ami belefér be. Ez aztán...
Good work, Sam. I feel if you come, it'll you.
Nem jó. Nem akarok én ide semmit. Hogy mindenki elvesztette a rakományát, hogy mi a faszom van már itt. Nézd meg, az már egy igazi hordó. Mi ez? Hé, micsoda sugár napszemcsit van.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain.
Nem maradjak benne, értetem?
Any longer than you have to.
Itt is esik ránk.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Megyünk, mint az ágyba szarás. Egy bazd meg, itt nincsen semmi, hogy hívják.
Seriously?
Hallod? Rázni kell. Mehetnénk tovább, pöcsfej.
So bad.
Táskák egy része már megkövült, mert olyan gyorsan jöttünk, hogy pú. Amúgy ez a vicces, itt rejteket nem is találtam, szóval ez így tök jó.
Always liked the quiet.
Hey!
Ez a létre, ez amúgy fasza.
Too close.
Az a csávó hozza a formát. Látod? Ha ilyenek lennének a magyarok?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Szexi ez a
Delivering
szemüveg.
cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization. Or the UCA. Or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. We may have a luck.
Egyszer este megyek.
This is great. Thank you again.
Akkor átestem vele,
Everything looks
srác.
to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Hát így egyszerű volt.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy who's... Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Hát. Most találod. Te jó fej vagy. Királyság.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Hát jó, csak ezeket kéne lebasztani.
Good work. New order
Az meg annyi van még mindig rajtam.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Ja, de ezeket nem ide kellett hozni?
Delivering cargo.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box. To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already... To build a post box, you'll need to use a... It goes with...
De most már... Köszönöm, hogy megcsináltál. De már
At a post box,
csináltam.
you'll need to use a PCC.
Lépjünk ki ebből a szarból most már. Értem, mindjárt csinálom. Ja, itt 6-ot kell. Értem. Van kell vagy 20 hozzá. Indulok hát.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Na várjál.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Itt öcsém bárki lemegy. Főleg ez a papírkéza. Oké, a tartalom megsérülhet, nem tudok mit tenni. Persze. Hogy?
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Építem hát. Megcsináltuk.
Good work, Sam.
Miért van még rajtam még
That's a
mindig
fine
5?
post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit them. Sam. You can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters. Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Na várja. Ó, ott már vannak létrák. Ott vajon mi van?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Ott vannak, rohadjon meg. Ezekkel milyen fasz csinálják amúgy? Van valakinek ötlete? Nem rossz bow. De ezek itt basztatnak. Jön more. Ebből baj lesz. Másszák van fő. Nincs fegyverem, bassza meg. És nagyon jön. Van viszont létrám. Nincs létránk. Hát ez meg fog kúrni. Gyerünk, baby. Most nem mondtátok, hogy ilyen veszélyes helyen járkálunk? Amúgy ez egy jó nyugtatás, érted? Srácok, nekem ez az oldal is jó, érted? Engem nem basztok meg. Engem biztos nem ti hárman. Ilyen lándzsás szaraitokkal, majd fegyvert szerzek, azt visszajövök. Ezt lehet, hogy nem kellett volna. Egyensúly, az bassza meg. Mit bámulsz, pöcsömöccse? Hát ez kurva nagy beszólás volt. Szerintetek, ha megint beszólok, elkezdenek felém rohanni? Mert biztos, hogy beszarok akkor.
Hey, you!
Nem.
What you looking for, dumbass?
Mit bámulsz, pöcsömöccse? Majd fegyverrel visszajövök, azt megnézheted, hogy mit bámulhatsz. Ha. Állj meg, bazd meg! Nem akarom én ezt lebontani. Azt, hogy valami plusz dolgot ad. Az a baj, hogy most szerintem... Ha? Ó, nem már. Ja?
trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Ahogy így esőbe is töltődik a vizem, akkor lecsal, hogy mondták, csak kurva lassan. Meg gondolom ezek a fémek is itt nem baszott jó. Fogjad, more? Mi a pöcs? Ne. Ó, bazd meg. Ott mozog. Még itt előttem is van egy. Ó. Mi a fasz?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Mindjárt ott vagyunk. Baby Lou. Itt már van motor is szerintem. Nem baszki.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Kurva jók vagyunk. Aludnom is kell, úgy látom, jó van.
Station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Megbasztam őket majdnem. Beszarsz, mert 0%-ot lettek belőle rosszak. Hát,
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
kurva jók vagyunk. De már félek, hogy mi lesz itt még.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
UC adtak hozzád, van. Ó. Szuper.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do. Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Jó vannak.
Good work.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Na nézzük az inkubátort, vagy az emberpalántát, hogy mit mondanám.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
Értem.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
Jó, ezt a lilát innen eltüntetjük, ez buzisan néz ki, és nem mondja egy játékba.
Stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
Kösz.
Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman.
Igen.
We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
Nem.
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Na jó. Higgyunk egy-kettő energiaitalt, váltsunk napszemüveget, húgyozzunk, zuhanyozzunk.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower?
No, de
It's
rendes.
good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Napszemüveg. Ne viseld, bazd meg. Szia, Dani. Pont most végeztem. Amúgy a játékkal, mert 1 óra eltelt, szóval most végeztem ezzel a játékkal. Szerintem megyünk át a Fortnite-ra. Még egyet iszunk. Most átugorjuk. Na meg még egyet, hogy jó legyen így. Időben jöttem, na igen. Időbe jöttél? Hát igen. Kell módosítani, mert ez nagyon gáz lett a mostanihoz. Így, de ezzel viszont jó lesz, és most ilyenben legyünk így. Ez így fasza lesz. És akkor zuhanyoz egyet, öcsém.
Sam, this is Hartman.
Már megint.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular
De, Dani, ez a Walking Dead-es pali és magyar játék.
confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Try running.
Dispensing. There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Semmi. Látod, ez lesz. Na.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Meg még egyet barna macizunk is, na. Hurry. Még egy rossz hír, hogy bazd meg. Kezd csak ki. Anyaligátor, George Button. Hé, de ő volt az, aki... Nem ő volt? Várjál. George Button volt az, aki, nem? Danika, történik, csak most mondtam, hogy a végénél járok ennek az egésznek. És amúgy ennek fontos dolgai vannak, vagy?
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Szóval... történik minden, Dani. Sok minden történik itt. Ott például egy gyerek úszkál a tártályban, amit most elkötünk a szervezetünkre. Láthatod?
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Ez a sok cucc itt rajtunk.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Annyi minden van itt most a hátamon megint.
Resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Azt én értem, de bassza meg. Akkor mi van itt a hátamon, anyám? Ez itt meg mi a faszom? Itt van a motor, az megvan. Nem tudom, mi van ott a hátamon amúgy. Begyűjtjük hát.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Indulunk hát.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Értem.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
Anybody home?
Safe travels.
Ott a motor, az kell nekem.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will
Mennyire gyorsan szerezzük be, utána a motort is megjavítjuk.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Kapszott egy kezecske. Viszek neki többet. Mindjárt az aksit is megpróbáljuk benyomni.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Sam, Kylo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Kyro crystals you're carrying.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Hogy mondta, várja. A kristályok válasz a terminálzat. Az újrahasznosítás lehetőséget. Én ezt értem. Itt teszt. És most? Akkor így kell.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of them.
Excess Kyro crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Értettem. Safety Pro. Képzésítő.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
they said.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
Good.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Fú, te.
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Still.
Got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
Safe travels. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ezeket a filmeket miért nem adtam le, meg a gyantát, ilyeneket? Amúgy.
Sam? Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Na srácok, innen fogjuk folytani, majd rá kell jönnöm, hogy mi történt. De egyelőre ennyi, aztán megyünk tovább, ahogy tudunk, szóval... És itt el is mentem, ahogy látjátok, ennyi volt ez a rész, aztán utána ez is fel lesz a YouTube-on. Mindenki, aki szeretné, ezt vissza tudja nézni az első résztől kezdve. Aztán haladunk tovább, ahogy látjátok, itt már voltak, akiket le kell majd nyomnunk. És ezért lesz majd szerintem nagyobb térkép, vagyis bővülni fogunk. Igen, azért lesz nagysága szerintem. Következőleg ide megyünk, majd itt begyűjtünk valamit, de az a vicces, hogy nem tudom mi van a hátunkon, szóval össze-vissza van minden a hátunkon. Majd ezt valamit elrendezem. Szóval ennyi volt mára, aztán majd még találkozunk. Nem tudom, hogy ma még jövök, de megpróbálok.